Engan, climb those golden stairs. Climb those golden stairs, Ray Engan.
When you first moved out of your parents' house, what's the first piece of advice that you actually used? My father always said, if you want to learn the most in life, don't ever fear climbing life's golden stairs. I took that wonderful, warm, heartfelt advice and twisted it to justify happy hour. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, for the third consecutive year at UC Santa Barbara, I was a senior. A new year meant a new bar opening up in town, and this one had loads of buzz. It was called the Safari. Inside there were waterfalls, birds, and most remarkably, a ramp made of ice from the second floor bar all the way down to the first, designed to deliver distilled, chilled adult beverages directly to your mouth. It took a jacket to get in this place and a thick wallet to stay. But opening day, the sign said, all drinks half price, and I knew that to a liquored up lady, I might be a beer-goggled babe. So I threw on my $5 thrift shop suit, my 8th grade graduation skinny tie, and I hopped into my ride, a 1972 Pinto. I looked like a giant fashion don't trapped in a traveling terrarium. As I pulled up the Safari, the valet laughed at me. A woman made a snide remark about my cheap suit. I was feeling socially overmatched. My sunny optimism was shrouded in a fog of fear. I realized now I had 2 cold feet supporting 1 cheap suit. And I was looking for a way not to go in. And then I saw it, the sign. The stairs leading up to the Safari were painted gold. My father said, you can learn the most in life if you never fear climbing life's golden stairs. I had to go in. Dad said so. I went in the bar. I went straight to the bar. There were hundreds of people in the room. I saw dashing dudes chatting with cute co-eds because they had game. At that point in my life, I had less game than today. I have hair. A friend of mine said that the only way for me to meet a woman is if she fell out of the sky and somehow I caught her. At that moment, there was a crash. I heard a shriek, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw women twist, turn, and tumble, and I caught her. It wasn't any woman I caught. This was the it girl in all of UC Santa Barbara. In my arms, I held Kelly Kineski. Brown hair, brown eyes, blonde hair. She didn't look as if she knew me. But to the rest of the bar, who had heard the shriek and saw the movement of me going down like this, it looked as if I had grabbed Kelly Kineski and dipped her. To the left, I heard a damn. To the right, wow. Dude in front said, dude just went James Bond on that blonde. This was the studliest moment of my life. I needed something to say. I had the best looking woman in all of UCSB in my arms, but I had no game. I tried to channel George Clooney, but my voice cracked and all I got was Bobby Brady. How do you like it so far? I lifted her up. And if she could get more beautiful, she smiled. And she leaned in and kissed me. I had no idea she misunderstood me. This is your bar? Oh. This was going to end badly. I knew the truth would set her free. I said the only thing I could at that point. Why, yes, it is. For the next 5 minutes, Kelly Kineski flirted with me. But I knew I had to send her off. So I grabbed a piece of paper and a pen, and I said, why don't you walk around the safari and write down some things you think we could improve in here? And by the way, if you need anything, tell the bartender it's on the house. The owner's got it. As she walked off, a man 20 years my senior sitting next to me said, kid, she was worth that shot. If we're not here taking shots in life, why the hell are we here? And I sat down next to this gentleman and started talking to him. And for the next 45 minutes, it was the best conversation I think I've ever had in a bar. Until a waiter came up and talked to him and said, hey boss, Blondie over there ran up a $112 bar tab. Said the owner's going to pick up the tab sitting in the corner here. I didn't want to look him in the eye, but I had to. So when I looked over, he winked at me. And he said, yeah, Jimmy, you tell her it's okay. The owner's got this one. I now had to apologize to the real owner of the safari. And when I started to apologize, he waved me off. And he said, kid, you don't understand how many times I had to pretend to be a bar owner before I really could be one. It's not about who you are today. It's about what you can become. And don't you ever apologize for chasing your dreams. Wow. My dad was right. I did learn a lot that day by not fearing to climb life's golden stairs.
Start off first.